Hi, I'm Sarah. Welcome to my world. If you're new here, awesome. If you're not here, great. Good to have you back. Today we're doing the first garden tour of 2024, and I'm starting at the back of the garden. I'll go ahead and show you what's growing over here. Flip you around. Right here, I don't know how well you can see it, there's a vine going up the fence right there. That's a male Arctic kiwi. And then over here, right there, we have the female Arctic kiwi. And then back here, this is valerian root. I've got a few carrots going in there, right there. Some over here. And then in our next bed here, we have some kohlrabies right here. I'm not sure what that is in the middle. We're gonna try to figure that out. Over here, I've got some Ukrainian flowers right here that got spread by seed. I don't know. There's some more on the other side of the fence there. They kind of planted themselves. And then over here, we've got sage, just regular broadleaf sage. And then you can see right here, there's some chamomile that's sprouting from last year. And we may get some basil popping up from last year too, around these, where the basil plants were. Over here, this is supposed to be bee balm, but I have to check on that because it was a start that I'm not sure how it got here. This is soapwort. We got some burdock right here, and then some more of the Ukrainian, they're like a black straw flower. And then over here, I'm thinking this is salad burdette, but I'm not positive because I can't remember if it was the burdette or the other one, winter chervil. I had both planted, but I can't remember which is which, and there's some leaves in there that I've got to get out. This right here is supposed to come back, but it's looking pretty dead, so I'm not sure if it will. This is a supposed to be a Peruvian ground cherry. And then we have our mushroom logs over here now. Some are with oyster mushrooms, some of them have shiitake, and then I've got chicken of the woods and lion's mane. I'm not sure which ones are which. Hopefully we'll see them coming up soon and I can tell you. Got a few strawberries down here from last year that are coming back. And we've got, I believe this is right here, is a gooseberry of some kind or a currant. It's one or the other. I can't see the tags right now, but I'll show you when that comes up. And then we don't have anything over here yet. Just some more mushroom logs and strawberries. And then I've got some Chinese chives growing in here. And somewhere in here, I'm not sure which is which, but I've got some leeks, wild leeks, and ramps, or like wild garlic. And I'll show you that once they get bigger and I can figure out what's what. This is a walking onion. I thought I had taken them all out, but somehow this guy survived. We wanted to move him, so hopefully he'll set seed and I can move those to a different part of the garden. Right here, I'll get you a little closer. We've got some lemon balm and peppermint in here too somewhere. The peppermint is, let's see, this might be peppermint. We got some over here that could be peppermint. I kind of mixed them all together, and unfortunately I don't know what's what. I'll have to smell them and taste them. Over here we have one pansy, and then back on this part of our little aisle here we have, you can't see because I'm in the shadow, that is Russian comfrey. And then behind it, behind the angel there, along that side right there, those are some flowers. They're wildflowers. I'm not sure what they are. Last year we had, what did we have in there? We had cosmos, so they could be cosmos. I'm not real sure. And then over here we've got a row of wildflowers intermixed with our, we planted all through this whole bed, we planted asparagus. Show you some of the spears coming up from last year. And then we've got our rhubarb plants back there. And then over here on the end, we have a couple, these are both snowball cabbage, I believe. They could be, yeah, they say snowball cabbage, but they might end up being purple cabbage, I'm not sure. We kind of interspersed them throughout the whole garden because I had a bunch of them. So there's some more over here. This guy is a snowball cauliflower as well, and then I've got a purple cauliflower. a bunch of purple cauliflower along here, and over here would be more snowball cauliflower. And then we've got some in here along our bean trellis. We've got some there, and then some on the other side. And we planted along this base right here, we planted, oh boy, what, butterfly pea. Those are not peas you eat, they're like a flour that you make tea out of. And then I think we planted on the inside some sugar daddy peas right along here. And on the back side, King Tut purple peas will be here. They haven't come up yet, obviously. And then we've got another, this one's a purple cauliflower. Nothing on the back side. So this right here, this first arch, is where we'll put Kajari melons and cantaloupes. And I'm going to try to fit an Armenian Duke cucumber in there as well. And then the second arch that you can see right here, that is where we usually do our beans. This year we're doing rattlesnake pole beans. And that'll be on both sides. And then in the middle we're going to put a rampicant, or what else? A tromboncino squash is what they call it. So that'll be there, and I'll show you that once we get those starts going. We haven't actually started those ones yet. Behind me, along the fence, or along the house here, we've got some hostas that are trying to come back. I had a marshmallow plant there where that stake is, but I'm not sure if it will come back or not. Got some more broadleaf sage right here. This is also Russian comfrey. We have 2 plants. And then down here is either salad burdette or winter chervil that we had both planted, and this one volunteered back from seed, I think. This is a gooseberry. I'm not sure what the color is. Once we get all this cleared out, I'll show you what varieties they are, but I have 2. One there and one there. And I'm going to take you to the front of the garden where we have a few things planted. Just in tubs because we're still not sure what we're doing. So let me flip you around and show you those. In this blue kiddie pool we have some oats, just regular Avena sativa oats. We're growing them for the oat tops, the milky oats, for my herbs and stuff. So we'll make a tincture out of this once the oats get to that milky stage. This right here is carrots that have not come up, and probably at this point I see a few. Germination was kind of spotty on this one. We've got turnips here. They're doing pretty good. Still little though. And then we have another carrot bin over here that's got a few coming up, but again the germination wasn't great. I don't know. I accidentally let them dry out one day, and that might be why. Down here in these little start trays, I've got some onions, but there is only like 2 or 3, so that kind of failed, but that was my fault. I watered them really hard, knocked out most of the seed, so that one probably won't come out. I'll take you around the front of the house and show you some of the stuff we have growing over here. We've got down, sorry I had to go through the pathway there. Okay, I'll flip you around. Down here, there's hops, a little stick of a hops growing. So hopefully that will come back. We've still got our Bruce, the spruce. He's not doing so great. Dad accidentally sprayed him with pesticides, so hopefully he'll come back. This is a little shrub of pine. I'm not sure what type. I think it's not ponderosa pine. Those are big. I don't know exactly what this one is. I have its tag in the house. Over here we're going to be putting a passion flower to climb along this white fence here, but those haven't popped up yet. And then we saved a little oak tree. He's very, very little right here. We saved him, and hopefully it'll grow. It's showing some new growth, so hopefully it'll get bigger. And then we've got our Rose of Sharon bush back there. the tall one, and then our rose bushes here and here. We have a sweet pea vine right here that's coming in nicely, and then behind it says that that's a black widow geranium, but I didn't plant it, so I don't know if anyone knows maybe what that is. Let me know. It's what I saw on Google Images, said that it was a black geranium, so we'll see. And we've got some things planted in here, some black-eyed Susan and some blue vervain, but I'm not sure what's what. Some of it may be weeds, but we'll find out. Over here we've got more roses. Get 3 of those. Down here we got mugwort coming back. And then down here the artemisia, the green's coming back on that one. I need to trim it down, but one Dusty Miller. And then over here we've got our yarrow from last year that's coming back, and my nettles tub. So for now, I just wanted to show you what was growing in 2024 at the beginning of the year. So I'll keep you posted, and I hope you like, click, subscribe, comment, leave me some comments, and I'll write back to you and we can talk. The next video will probably be another garden tour once things kind of start growing more. So yeah, I'll keep you posted, and I hope you come back and follow us through the garden season this year, and I hope you have a serendipitous day.